Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today, I would like to show you this brand new device, uh, what you can see in Meta Quest 3. Okay, and hello, this is Matrix Inception. So um, here is just a mirror where you can reconfigure your avatar. So voila, voila. Let's see how good the hand tracking is. One, two, three, four, five. All right. So welcome. I'm really excited to show you guys this new device. There are lots of new features I can show you. I love the mirror with the avatar configuration. You can see yourself, even do a little bit of dance if you will. Um, I'm gonna try to do this. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you the most amazing feature, which is the pass-through. Um, so first of all, while we're in this virtual environment, let me just show you one feature I like the most. What I like the most is actually the ability to directly tap on the panel of the menu and have this sound-based haptic feedback for you because it just works. I mean, seriously, having worked with all kinds of mixed reality interaction before on HoloLens and other devices, I find this is so intuitive. I just press a button, I can tap it anywhere, and then I can go very quick. There's no more pinpointing. Okay, and I guess I just tapped on the pass through button. I hope you guys can see. My room is a little bit messy, but this is a really good quality pass through that I can actually get things done. Like I can pick up my controllers even without having to activate any button. I can see my controller where they are. So there you go. I can pick them up. And as soon as I pick them up, they actually give you a virtual representation of the controller with the buttons more visible to your eyes in the device. Right? I mean, you still got this controller action, right? You can still use it, but more and more so, I tend not to use the controller unless I'm actually in a game. So I'll put this down again. You can see how easy it is. I don't really need a boundary even. Like there's no more need for like a boundary that just keeps on popping up in your face because you can see your world so clearly. I was really impressed. Like before this, of course, developing on HoloLens, you always had this reality view in front of you because it's glass based. But this is like the first time I experienced such good pass through quality that's almost comparable to the real world. Okay. Um, so next, I'm just gonna show you a mixed reality experience that they specifically created for this device, which is called. Let me just find it, which is called First Encounter. So for this experience, they do ask you to use controllers. So I'm just gonna get my controllers here, and I'm gonna continue. So this is a mixed reality experience that's very similar to the RoboRaid on HoloLens. And for the sake of it, I'm gonna rescan my room to see how it looks like. Oh, um, let's start over. Yes, start scanning. So the process is very similar to the HoloLens, where you see that they, draw out triangles in front of you to make up the room space. I would say the way they draw the triangle is slightly more polished than how the first version of HoloLens spatial mapping worked. But overall, it's very similar concept, right? Like, um, you know, let me just complete my floor so I don't fall in. And let's complete the ceiling as well. Okay, so I think it says my space is good to go, and I hit the continue button. Next, it tells me that it automatically detected the walls. I mean, my wall is a little bit different there. I wish I can add a wall here, but I'm not actually sure. No, I don't want to delete the wall. And the add more walls button doesn't seem to work for now. So then I'll continue. Yes. Okay, are you excited to try this? So this still, like just looks like my home, but in 3 seconds, I think something is gonna happen. Yes, catch as many as I can. So I'm still waiting. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, there you go. One other thing I'm very impressed by is the occlusion feature that they already had embedded. As you can see, when I move behind this elliptical machine, the objects gets hidden, like the debris get hidden. I can also come on this side. Oh, let's get a gun. Okay, so so this is interesting. So there's a little ball, like alien creature, bouncing on my wall. There's another one over there at my printer. Whoa! Okay, so he came in. Oh, I think my controller gun is changing. Oh. So as you can see, it's very similar to Roboraid in HoloLens, except this time I have controllers, so it's much easier, of course, to aim and shoot at them. If you're really using your hand, it's much more natural. But overall, what do you guys think of this mixed reality feature? Of course, it's a little bit silly to have like a hole on my window, but other than that, I think it's quite convincing, and of course, it's immersive, so you can walk around and you can actually feel the 3D. Whoa! I think they were about to blow. Okay. So, like I said, occlusion is very interesting to me. Of course, they capture all my space, and I always need to check whether there is some alien creature hiding somewhere, behind some objects in my room. I mean, I have so many objects in my room, so you actually have to check. The other thing that's amazing, I'm not going to be able to show you here, and I don't want to, is that, you can actually run around in this, and my kids tried this, and they were running all over the place trying to shoot at these creatures. And what amazed me is that they never fell down or, bumped into any object. They were totally fine, even though I was a little bit worried as a parent, to be honest. But they were totally okay. Oh, there's one there I got that was hiding behind something. Alright, so I think that gives you a good look at this device and the capabilities. And as more creatures come in, like my view is gonna get very, very shaky. I'm sorry. Just because there are so many of them to shoot at. And yeah, my kids love this game. Way more than Beat Saber, by the way. And that tells you also the potential of the device, right? Like, there is really like a clear favor in this game. All right, okay. So I'm gonna stop the game here. I just pressed the button, the menu button on my controller, and look at that. It just paused everything. Isn't that amazing? You can still see the menu, but you can also see all these balls around you, right? In this mixed reality space. And it's so comfortable. I can see my foot, I can see my feet, I can see my hands, I can move around, I can put this down now, and I can quit this, and oh, my menu moved over there. Let me just do this gesture and recenter. Okay, that automatically brings the menu over here. I really like the new menu as well. You now have a handlebar that you can move it around on the side, which is nice. Let me quickly show you the settings app just to show you what settings they have here. So of course, system setting, you have lots of different settings under the system settings. I mean, the most important one I would say as a developer is make sure you can actually touch the developer setting and turn it on or off. There's the Quest link, which is very useful as well. Let me go back here. There is the physical space, which controls the pass-through and so on. You have this pass-through. As you can see, you can double tap. You can also add some objects into your space to represent your furniture. The boundary is, like I said, not used as much now that you have this full pass-through mode. Movement tracking, yes, this is what I was talking about earlier. Make sure you enable this, and so that you have a very good experience. I think there is another button, maybe it's the experimental feature. No, I don't see that. That's okay. Anyways, so this gives you sort of a good overview of the device. Lots of different virtual environment to choose from. The one I had earlier, I think, is this Meta Horizon Terrace. And the text is very clear as well. You can really see. Just for the sake of demonstration, let me grab my phone. And while I'm not able to actually use my Face ID here, so I am able to actually see my keyboard and possibly even type in my password. Of course, I'm not going to do that here, but this just tells you how good the fidelity is. Like, you can literally, like, try to do something. Well, right now it's a bit awkward, but you could do very simple, basic stuff on your phone while wearing this device, such as getting a confirmation code, because that's often a requirement for logging in and so on. Okay. This is really it for my quick review of the Meta Quest 3. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you guys next time.